The devastation was swift. The recovery is far from over. Port Arthur Mayor Derek Freeman explains how he saw the hurricane from a different eye.
Being one of the younger, I'm not the youngest elected official, but being a younger elected official, I know how to communicate with my citizens through social media. So all through the event, not just the lives, but posts and pictures and whatnot, I was trying to educate our citizens so they can make the best decision, because we didn't know the tragedy was going to be as devastating as it was, but we knew something was coming. The police chief, they were all telling me, sit down. I mean, because people would see me, I'd tell them, stop the boat. You know, it's like I was getting out, I'm ready to help, put somebody's on my shoulder, tell me what I need to do. I just had never, you know, being in a place where just sit down and call the shots. So, you know, for me to get boated from my home we got dropped off on Gulfway, and I probably had to walk another 40 blocks through the water. And as I walked through the neighborhoods, parents, single mamas on the porch crying, kids. It was just, I mean, I'm falling in ditches, getting the people hugging them. It was just, and they were having to pull me, Derek, stop this. You can't do it anymore. We can't stop you. You can't talk to, you can't. We got to get you to the emergency operations center. We got to save everybody's life.
You got to have use your imagination. Had this place 50 years and never had water in it before, ever. So I stayed the night that it came in, and I wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning and I hear this ding, ding. I go, what is that? Turn the light on, it's my pots and pans floating around the kitchen. I went, oh my God, this ain't good. This is the kind of stuff people read about. I lost all my artifacts that I've had for 50 years, deer heads, mounted fish, pictures, all kinds of stuff. But you know, all that stuff is really not important. When you know, all your family's safe, that's all that matters. I'm gonna build it back, and it's going to be nice as it ever was. I just won't have all the memorabilia. Sure.
Marsha and her family were part of more than 47,000 people still living in hotels after receiving money from FEMA.
Can I borrow her? So I ended up coming here, so I've been paying out of my own pocket to stay here, and that's like $400 a week. Broke out with all kind of stuff on my arms, both of my cars underwater, and then FEMA wouldn't pay for the cars. So it's basically you lose everything. They give you $1,300, and that's not gonna help you do nothing except live in a motel room, you know, temporarily until you can either go home or find something else. I mean, how you gonna replace everything you own, stuff that you've accumulated over time? How do you replace that? You know, I had pictures of my kids that got wet. You know, I could never replace those because my son is deceased, so there's nothing. But Facebook was the key to everything. I can't find my missing daughter. You know, and they posting pictures, and then the other person said, oh, well, I know where they are. Yeah. Or we can't find gas, and they'll post, oh, you post, or we can't find gas and we can't find bread. And somebody will come on there and say, oh, they got bread on such and such street, or they got food on such and such street. And then another lady posted, oh, my grandparents are stranded. They were out here somewhere. Anybody have a boat? And somebody would get on there, I got a boat, I'm on my way to go get them. So it was a lot of people helping each other. I mean, they still kind of doing it, and I wish we would keep that mentality to help each other, because at that time, that's all you saw was and it was wonderful. It was a beautiful experience, seeing the people helping each other and coming together, you know. Yeah. Probably a once-in-a-lifetime incident, but hey, it was wonderful.
For people in Port Arthur, Texas, now the next step is to build and to reunite. For Media Milwaukee, I'm Brittani.